Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the July 15th, 2024 live stream. Let me get stream set it up. All right. So let's start off with looking at the economic calendar before we even, consider any trades. So we do have red filter news. We did have a red filter news. It released about like an hour ago. We have Fed Chairman Powell speaking at 12 p.m. EST, and that is about it for the red folder news for today on Monday. Monday, like, I'm expecting pretty sloppy price action at the open, just because it's a Monday, and I'll show you guys how sloppy prices could be. Here's the SMT chart. So this is NQ, ES, and YM, and here it's market hasn't opened yet. It opens in about 3 minutes, but you'll see how volatile prices will get. So coming into this Monday, I was rather wanting to see prices, respect this hourly FEG here, so we could continue lower. But based on how we trade during pre-market, Asian and London session, it appears that we might not be as bearish as I thought. If we break this SMT high here on NQ, then I would consider this a market like this is gonna be price is telling me that we're not bearish if we break past this SMT high, because we did have SMTs with ES at this high. So if we trade above it and we close above here, then I would anticipate this be like a market structure shift almost, and I would stop considering short buys for the higher time frames. But here's that equilibrium of that leg right there. So we did trade back inside it, and this orange thing right here is the daily FEG, IFEG actually. So notice how we didn't close above it. Yeah, so we closed slightly above the consequent encroachment, but we didn't close outside of the daily FEG. So I'm still, I want to see if we can get back below here, or if we can close back above here today, and that will show us where we're gonna go. One thing I do want to know is how we respected the consequent encroachment of this daily FEG here on Sunday's opening. So I said that could be something to watch out for, how we respected the consequent encroachment. Yeah, this just pay attention to that for right now. So here's the open, and there's the open, and like I said, you can see how prices are a little bit wonky. YM is like going higher, and yeah, we'll see. So like I said, it's gonna be a interesting So we still do have Asia's lows intact here, and but the thing is that we are respecting this 4-hour FEG here. Yeah, so we are respecting that 4-hour FEG here on NQ. So if we are to see lower prices, I would like to see us close below this 4-hour FEG in like 30 minutes. But if we don't, then yeah, I would just not do anything. Like this first 30 minutes, especially on a Monday morning, will be, kind of wonky. So I do want to go over my risk management slides here, just so I can actually remember it myself to follow it. So this is the risk management plan that I created for myself, and this only applies for me, at least. This is only for the eval stage. So once I complete the eval stage, and so I'll create a new risk management plan, but as of right now, I'll be following this risk management plan. So this slide here is for, like I said, again, the eval stage, but this is going to be for more aggressive, more like the regular trades, not like on low probability condition days. So this is just, on a normal day. It's not like, I wouldn't use this template for like an MNFP week, but like any other week, then I would consider trading more aggressively. Like today, I would consider trading more aggressively. So my first trade, a day where I'm just trading, regularly, or you can say aggressively, is I would like to have my stop loss a $400 stop maximum stop loss if my risk to reward is a 1-to-1. If it is a 1 to 1.5 or higher, then I'll have a $700 maximum stop loss. This way, I can work around the low R that my trades usually have. And yeah, so my first trade of the day, if it's a 1-to-1, then it's going to be a $480 stop loss. If it's a 1 to 1.5 or higher, then it would be $720. And I am trading micros. I don't like trading minis because they don't allow the in and out, the position sizing that I prefer. Because, like I said, if one micro or one mini is equal to about like 10 micros, and I like to take partials, so I can't take partials with one mini, but I can take partials with 10 micros. So yeah, it just fits my trading style a little bit more. The second thing I do want to know, or the second, so after I take my first trade, if I do take another one, so my second trade of that day, so if I win my first trade, I'm going to be risking about a half of the profit I gained from my first trade. So let's say I make about 800, right, for my first trade. My second trade, my maximum stop loss there would be 400, because it's a half of what my total profits are for my first trade. This just prevents, it prevents me from losing my profits, and for long-term purposes, it just keeps me in the game for longer. But if I do lose my first trade, then my second trade, I would only be risking 240 maximum stop loss for a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and I will be risking 320 for a 1 to 1.5 or higher risk to reward. So like I said, I basically cut the maximum stop loss on my first trade template by a half, if you can recognize it. Here it's a little bit different. And so my third one, my third trade, if I do take a third trade, like I said before, so if I win my second trade and I go 3 for 3 or 2 for 2, right, I'm only going to be risking half of my profit gained from my second trade. So my second trade, my third trade, sorry, is based on my second trade. So like I said, let's say risk 800 for my first trade, right? Or I make 800 on my first trade, and my second trade I'm really only risking 400, and I said, let's say I make 600, so my third trade I'll only be risking 300. And yeah, and this is only if I win my second trade. If I lose my second trade, $120 stop loss, maximum stop loss for a 1-to-1 risk to reward, and I will be risking 160 if it's a 1 to 1.5 or higher for my stop loss. I cannot take any models that is below a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so I'm not. That goes out the window. Like, I'm not doing that. The second rule set for my risk management is my risk to reward should be set to where my first partial break even will be at. So it's not where my terminus is, not where like full position size off, but it's actually where my first partial is. This just it just aligns with the way I trade. Like I said, because my first partial I do move stops to break even. So like I said, I want to be basing my I want to be taking my R based on the first partial, not my full terminus, because my full terminus, it would create my like 1-to-1. Let's just say if I put my TP at my first partial, it would be a 1-to-1. But if I use my actual full terminus, then it would get skewed and it would be like a 2.7 or something like that. I don't want that. I want to have my stop loss, my risk to reward, at the partial. And when taking a partial here, so for when I'm trading aggressively, when I take a partial, I want to take only half of the position off. So if I go into the trade with 20 contracts, right, 20 micros, and my partial gets hit, I'm taking off 10%, a half of the position size. So 20, I will take off 10, and I move my stops to break even. So here's an example: an original position size of 20, right? I take off 20. I take off 10 at the first partial. I move my stops to break even, and for my next, my next target, I will take off 5. So I'll just keep reducing a half and a half and a half until I hit my full terminus. Alright, so that is the aggressive trading. You can take a screenshot of this if you want to trade like this too. So when in poor market conditions, I'm going to de-risk myself. I would trade with lower size. My my partials are just going to be a little bit different as well. So going back to the first trade, if I'm trading passively in my first trade, since it's the first trade, I would be risking 240 maximum stop loss if it's a 1-to-1, and my maximum stop loss will be 360 if it's a 1 to 1.4 risk to reward. So yeah, $300.60 if it's a 1 to 1.4 risk to reward ratio. The second trade. So if I win my first trade, it's the same thing as the first slide. So if I win my first trade, I'll be only risking a half of the profit gained. So let's just say my first initial trade, I risked 240, right? But I end up winning it. So let's say I make about let's just say 480. If if I make that 480, right? So if I make 480, my second trade on a passive, and I'm trading passively here, I'll be only risking 240 of that. So I'm still risking that same initial stop loss. And if I lose my first trade, then it'll be $140 stop loss to a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and I'll be risking 160 of it to 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio or higher. And this is only if I lose my first trade. And same thing, same concept for my third trade as well. If I win my second trade, I'll risk only half of what I made on my second trade. So if I made 800 on my second trade, my third trade I'll only be risking 400. Very self-explanatory. If I lose my second trade, right, and it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward trade, I'll only be risking $60. And if it's a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward or higher, I'll be risking $80 as my maximum stop loss. My rule set's still the same thing. It can't be below a 1-to-1 risk to reward, and my risk to reward should be set at my first partial. So same thing. The only thing different here is when I take a partial here, because it's lower probability conditions, I'm taking off 2/3 of my original position size, and I'm gonna move my stops to break even. So an original position size of 20, if my partial gets hit, right, if my partial gets hit, I'll be taking off 13, and I move my stops to break even. So like I said, it's not the original 20 and then I take off 10, but it'll be original of 20 and I take off 13 at my first partial. So that is my risk management. I'm gonna keep this actually up so I can just, you know, actually follow it. So whenever I do enter a trade, I'll have it in mind. Yeah. Let's look back at what the charts are doing now. So it looks like on the 15-minute time frame, we did end up attacking this high. So like I said before, if we do end up attacking previous day high, I would really consider the bearish narrative that I do have right now. But that's only if we take out this swing high here. So I would like to see and wait. I want to see how we close on this, you know, 8-hour and 4-hour candle before I take any trades, because you know this could just be a liquidity sweep. So let's see if ES took that high. So ES did take that high, YM did take that high as well. That's something to note. So there's no SMTs here specifically, but yeah. Now look, we are now, if this 15-minute candle were to close right now, I would think of this as a liquidity sweep, just because like how we closed here, the reasoning why we closed this 15-minute power of 3 such like that. And if I go into the lower time frames, if there's any, you know, supporting PD arrays that supports the idea of us trading lower, then I will take that trade. If not, then I wouldn't. So this is just a trade idea that I was thinking of. So here's the 9:30 open. 9:30 open is right here actually. So this is where we open at 9:30, and now look at that. This is a clear like liquidity sweep, just because. But I want to. Also, we just closed on the 15-minute candle. So here I would anticipate that 15-minute low to be taken, and we do take that. And let's see what we do from there on NQ at least. So there's that new week opening gap. So if we, let's see if prices can refer back to it. And yeah. So notice what we did there on the 15-minute time frame. You can see it a little bit clearer, but on the 15-minute time frame, we tapped into this 1-hour FEG. We took out some buy side, and then we traded back down again. So this was a liquidity sweep, but is it a liquidity sweep with displacement? Because displacement will keep you away from trades. Let's see, we do have displacement, but I would would have liked. This is just an assumption, but I do believe that prices are probably going to wait until Fed Chairman Powell speaks, and then they'll consider moving or being a little bit more volatile. And he does speak at 12, so right now it's 9, so he speaks around like 11 our time. My time. So like I said before, if we do get a closure below this 4-hour FEG and hourly FEG here, then I would be more inclined to be on the bearish side of the markets. But I said this could be just a little bit wonky price action, just because we have red folder news later at 12 p.m. So we could probably set up prices. We could probably just be consolidating just for Powell to speak. So let's just go on the 4-hour time frame, just get a little bit clearer narrative of what's actually occurring right now. So like I said, there's this SMT here. It shows on the 1-hour time frame. Oh, what the heck? There's the SMT there. Like I said before, if we take out previous day high and we take out that SMT high, then I wouldn't be considering any short trades for high time frame wise, at least. And yeah, we still have about like 12 minutes left, so I'm gonna hop into a chess match, and just to get my my brain going. So just something that so you can this right here is already kind of wonky to me. We took up our side, we took us outside again. Now we're displacing or trading back inside that range. It's like I said, it's lower probability right now because I just have that assumption that Fed Chairman price is just stalling for Fed Chairman speaking. Okay, I feel like he's gonna go. I'm gonna go here, then he's gonna go here. He's gonna go here, and then I can't go here because my queen, and I have to go force a stack. So what is my best possible choice? Is probably here. He takes this, take this. No, I'm just gonna go here. He's gonna probably go here. That's when I trade here. So he goes here, I go here, and then we can trade. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. But if he goes here, I go here. Okay, so now this when I go like this, and if he takes here, now he has a decision to make. If take this, takes my queen, and now I take his bishop. So I'm now actually up in pieces. I'm up a knight, yeah. I don't mind. So I can, and I'm still considerably more play like a little London here. See if we can attack. Let's back up my I'll probably just back up my knight here. Get this bishop out as well. This is actually perfect because I want to support this castle, and it also allows me to develop a bishop. A long castle here because my pawns on the right side are just a little bit skewed, so this side is more for, I would prefer being on this side more. If he takes here, then I can actually, you know, actually connect my bishop or pieces. Yeah, I have like a little pin going on here, but if he takes this, then okay. He takes with his bishop, I take here. So now his pawns are actually going to be skewed, yeah. And I'm going to get my rook out here now. Prices are a little bit wonky this morning, if I'm being completely honest. I would just not do anything here. I would like to just more on the sidelines here today, if I'm being honest. Looks like we are fighting for this side right now. I need to get my king up. Shay. like this here. Rather interesting what we are doing right now. So because we didn't close below this 4-hour FEG, this is, you know, still respected. I would like to go into the lower time frames to see if there's any, yeah, no, not many FEGs to base the trade off of here. So, I'm not gonna take anything at the 10. I don't know why he did that, but there's a winner. Let's freaking go. No one on the live yet, which is cool. It's cool. We're about to close here in about this 4-hour close is about to occur in about like 2 minutes. Still a spectator in price action. Nothing to really do here. Well, I can, so let's do this actually. Okay, so what I can do this week, things I can improve this week. Things I can improve this week. Okay, so the first thing being, I want to follow my risk management plan. My second thing I could do better this week is what can I do? Follow my trade plan thoroughly. Thoroughly. Is that how you spell it? Thoroughly. There we go. Thoroughly. So there's the 10 o'clock open. The 4-hour candle actually looks like it closed. I don't know why, but it closed. What an interesting closure there. Like I said, I'm not gonna take anything right here. I'm gonna probably elect to wait for time to do its thing. You know, the more time that goes by, you know, the more structure price wise will you know, will be created. So the more time goes by, the more structure there is, and like I said, I'll just base my trades off of later, not now, because we are in interesting conditions, and I just don't even know what we are coming off of anymore, because like I said, we are in the 1-hour SIBI here, but you know, on this time frame, we're not respecting it. We're not trading lower, so yeah, yeah. Let's see. So follow my risk management plan. State. Go over them at the beginning of each live stream. So that's my first and second thing I could do better this week. My third thing, just trading related, is I could recap. No, I already did it. I'll just leave it like this. So I could, like I said, the number one thing is to follow my risk management plan. This is something that I do want to, implement a little bit more strictly, and yeah. So let's see what we are doing. So interesting conditions here. Like I said, we respected this daily inversion fair value gaps consequent encroachment, but the movement away from it is interesting. It's interesting. So there's a new 4-hour candle and new hourly candle as well. New 8-hour candle. So let's see what the 8-hour candle looks like. If I were to pick a direction here, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, are we taking this higher or this low? I'm not too sure yet. We are still inside this larger, hourly FEG here. So I would just like to just just to watch prices, and once I can actually get a clear cut of what we are wanting to do, then I'll consider taking a trade. But as of right now, we are trading in OT of this range, this small little dealing range here. Yeah. And if I were to take any trades, it will be probably with the lower time frame models, unless we get like something that's like clear that we're gonna attack previous day high. But as of right now, I don't see any displacement, so there's nothing that I want to be basing my trades off of. Bye, Ma. So we took the high once again on NQ. Let's see if ES can follow suit. So this is the high I'm talking about, the 930 high. Let me mark out this. The 10 o'clock open, sorry. So there's the 10 o'clock open. Rather interesting price action here. It looks a little wonky. There's the midnight opening price though. I'll just stick onto the 15-minute time frame just so I won't get chopped up and you know, won't be too introspective. Let's play another chess game, shall we, while we wait for prices, because I mean I don't want to be wasting my time. I would rather do something that, you know, activates my brain. I go here, he takes, I take that. Then we can just take out this, so I'd rather protect my pawn, my position, and fight for the 4 squares here. He goes here, he takes, then I can go here, attacking here. It depends on where he moves his queen here, but right now I'm gonna be now, see, so now I can develop more of my pieces. I'm sure he doesn't want to trade a knight for a queen, so move here, and then I'm gonna get my knight here, and then actually I'm gonna attack that queen first with my bishop. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack the queen again. Get my pieces developing, and then if you okay. So here, this queen is now attacking my knight here. I don't want this knight to do anything crazy, so I don't want this. I moved up this pawn here so I can protect this square from this knight. That makes any sense. It feels good to get a win after a turtle. He got the CRT actually right there, but let's see what it looks like. 10 o'clock. And the 15-minute high. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I want to continue taking this side of the board here. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I feel like taking this square now seems doable. I have 2 protected. He only has this, so. And this opens up a line for my bishop as well, so. So now it's whether do I take it with my queen here. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I do want to get this queen out of my... Okay. Oh. Now that's probably going to cause a resign there just now. I don't know what he was doing. That was... Now I have checkmate. I have checkmate in one. Actually. He doesn't recognize that. Sorry. No draw. Sorry. Let's see what that looks like there. I can't even tell what he turned off of. It's just that CRT. I don't understand the concept of that, but it's a 10-minute. Okay. 15. Stay on my bellwether charts here. I'm not too sure why he did that. Let's do one more for just for today. One last one. So plays that. So I can kick this out and this pawn here is hanging actually. I do want to, okay. Get my queen out like this. Need to remind myself that this is still where we are at. Higher time frames here. That's what I was gonna be afraid of. here. Okay, no, I can't have. Yeah, I have to protect this square. So the reason why he moved this pawn or this queen here is so he can attack this line, because this knight here is also attacking that line. So moving this pawn up allows me to protect it with this. Okay, interesting. Here. Here. If I go here, he takes like this, I take, and then he takes my, so the most logical move is probably to, no. Okay, let's think about this a little bit more. If I just move my, I think I just have to move my king actually. Yeah, I have to just move my king out of harm's way. Boom, 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 boom. So I am here on defense. So this said this knight here is under attack. So I do want to press on this a little bit more. Here's the SMT charts. Interesting, isn't it? Well, why is there two NQ actually? There you go. Do I win? Oh, he's actually in better position. Yeah, I mean, I'm under attack everywhere actually. Let's play an actual one because I didn't get to finish that one. An actual one. So there is now a 10-minute FEG here. Let's create, get that out. I'm gonna take up this since he made that first initial move like this, I'm gonna take up these squares here by attacking like that. So now he's attacking this one. I will probably most definitely defend. Actually, I could go up here. I take. Attack that. No, you can't. Okay. Now this pawn is kind of left stranded now. Time for sure to develop my pieces here. Move here so I can develop my knight. Do want to develop this knight here as well. Get this pawn up here. So I can defend these two squares at least. He trades and I'll take. Now I have this line here. Now he's forced to open up that crack, and I can just simply just move here actually. So get this line of just boom. Probably, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do actually this here now. Take this square. And then long castle, or short castle. His pawns are really, it's just they're in pretty bad position. El Matador. El Matador. Then we take out that 15-minute high. And like I said, previously high shouldn't be taken if we're bearish, but can't see us, you know, I can't see anything else that's gonna push prices down here. But I said on the higher time frames, like the 8 hour, such as we're still within this bigger imbalance, so we could fill it up, you know. I'd rather take the trade than If he okay, yeah, if he trades there, then that's perfect. If he trades again, then like I said, I'm perfectly fine with trading. Because now I'm attacking this bishop, this pawn here. Okay, I go here. Attack both these pawns. Simply has to choose one. Okay. So this is actually checkmate right now. So to prevent checkmate, I'm gonna go here. Because if he moved here, I would have been checked. Yeah. Take this for now. The thinking is should I have taken this here? Not too sure what that was for, but I'm take this. Still can't take that because move up my pawn here. Give him a check. No, actually move my pawn first. Now you can take this, yeah. I give check. I give check Carino. He moves up. Or he moves here. I give check Carino again. If he moves back, then I move here. He goes forward, I go here. So now I will go here and attack this pawn. There's a 30-minute time frame there. Based on the fair value gap theory here, I can anticipate this fair value gap to be breakaway gap, just shown just now. So I was anticipating for us to probably take this high instead of retracing back down to here. Okay. The best move is probably here after he takes this. Attack that rook. I'll take that actually. He can't stop this, actually. I don't think so. I don't think he can stop this. I just have a barrage of pawns. Go here actually. Take here now. Oh my goodness. I trolled. I trolled. I'm really not gonna let this. Oh man, I trolled. I'm pretty sure I was up. Oh man. That sucks. Dang, dude, that sucks. Damn. This is... Looks like previous day high is the could be the draw here. I'm still falling for you. way! Look at that expansion though. So it appears that we are expanding here towards previous day high now. So the reasoning why I can say that now is because we do have like fair value gaps here. This next 15-minute candle, if we can create, you know, some sort of power of 3 concept, then I'll consider taking a trade. But we still have about like 8 minutes left, so see what we do. Let's do the daily quote. It had long since come to my attention that people of good accomplishment really sat back and let things happen daily. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. sorry if I'm not talking. I'm I'm eating right now, so it's a little bit harder to speak. So I'll be on stream for another like 15 minutes left, 15 more minutes, but I want to watch how we close here at this 1 hour hourly candle here, and if we take out that hourly high before I can find an entry, I'm going to close the streams off for today. I have somewhere to be, and yeah, it's this very interesting price action today. So like I said, we took out like pre-market highs basically, and we reverted right back inside the range. We took out sell side again, and then we kind of started like almost consolidating, and at 10 o'clock we started expanding higher. So like I said, if we take out previous day high, then I'll close off the charts early if there's no entries for me to take, right? And if we take out previous day high, then the higher time frame objective has been taken, and I would like to probably believe that we are going to rebalance this entire hourly FEG here and not leave it closed, because we should have already gone lower, but since we didn't, we're probably going to go higher after taking this SMT high. Here we are, we're about to take out previous day high here on both NQ and ES. here, like some people probably taking this retracement back inside this fair value gap. To take out previous day high. Let's see how much points would that have been. Not too shabby. Let's say 2 to 1 to 2. Here we are about to close soon, so so let's just say if I were able to take this trade right here on back, retrace it to this 5-minute FEG, I would be targeting that 15-minute high. So 15-minute high would be my and I want it to be a 1, at least a 1. So something like that. Because I am anticipating this 15-minute fair value gap, this one that's going to get created here, to be a breakaway gap. And like I said, higher time frame draw is still this previous day high. So if you can get a retrace, I'll consider taking the trade. But if we don't, then that just simply means that, you know, there's no need. It looks like we might not get a retracement back inside the 5-minute FEG, which is completely cool. If we take our previous day high, like I said before, I'm probably gonna close streams and end off today. But yeah, we'll see. Are about to close here, and like I said before, based on my fair value gap theory, I can just anticipate this 15-minute FEG here, this 15-minute FEG to be a breakaway gap. So based on the reasoning and the logic that this is gonna be a breakaway gap, I'm gonna anticipate, you know, to base my trade off of that, essentially. So if I were to risk a 480 here, since this is my first trade and I'm going to trade aggressively, let's see how much contracts I can take. 480, and it's a 1-to-1, so let's see, 20. I can't take 20. 18. No, 18. 17 contracts. So I can take 17 contracts here. There you go. And this is the trade idea, is to take out that 15-minute high. Swing high is targeting the previous day high. And 30-minute hourly time frame has this. They have the same objective essentially. My first partial will be taken off at the 15-minute swing high, and my so if I'm taking 17, so I should be selling 9 here at this swing high, at the 15-minute swing high. So there stops the break even. Now 8. There, let's sell another 4. So there we go. That was pretty fast trade there, in and out. And now, like I said, I just hold the trade here to so you can set out like standard deviations here. Standard deviations. I'll take off 2 here. Actually, let's do it from here. I'll take off 1 here. Two here. So we did end up taking previous day high here. We took out previous day high, and I just have standard deviation. So there's my first. So you know, that's pretty simple there, in and out, pretty fast. You want your trades to be a little bit faster. You don't want it to like stall at all. And like I said, my partials are where they should be. I'm gonna change this one to be 1. And take another partial at the 1.5. And just based on this 15-minute, this 5-minute candle here, if we close right like this right now, we shouldn't see prices retrace to this low. So yeah, we'll just continue to hold and see what happens right there. One for one on live stream. Alright, so there's a new creation of the 5-minute candle. So just based on that 5-minute candle closure, we can anticipate for the 5-minute high to be taken. So actually, I will actually take off another partial here at the 5-minute swing high. Okay, so there's 2 now, and I'll probably take off full contracts at that -2 standard deviation. So -2 standard deviation is my full TP, and stops. I'll move it to this last up close candle here, or should I move it to the take profit? Okay, I'm gonna move it to this swing high here actually. So there we go. So I'll move it to the take profit, initial take profit. So -1, I just set up standard deviations. The standard deviations, they don't even align, which is something I should have actually had that aligns with each other. Like I said, I need to stay more composed, so let's actually put that down here. Stay more composed during my trades. Practice breathing exercises. Clear thoughts. Clear thought process. Actually, let's say that. So I didn't even set up, good standard deviation. So let me just do that for you guys. Let me fix it up. If I were to do something, I want my standard deviations to align with existing sell side levels. So, which is why I'm doing this right now. So I'm still holding for my that -1 standard deviation here, and we have about, check the 10-minute time frame. So here we can anticipate that 10-minute high to be taken, right? So if we can take partials off, I would continue to take partials off just based on power of 3. So here I can anticipate another, another swing high to be taken here. So I'll take another partial off at that 10-minute power of 3. There you go. And I think my -2 standard deviation is about to get taken here, so I'll just let prices do its thing, and we'll see from there. Like I said, okay, so now this 5-minute FEG should be treated as a breakaway gap here. And I have one runner left, so alright, so there's my standard deviation. It just got taken. I'm gonna call it a day here. I gotta go somewhere soon.